A very welcome all of you. So Kerala has told the world that poverty is zero. यानी केरला का जो नया डेटा आया है, they are telling that extreme poverty in Kerala is zero. यानी they have completely eliminated extreme poverty. So let's understand the story of Kerala and see how they have done. So Kerala is one state in India where development has been very inclusive, especially on the human aspect. Education, health, infrastructure उनका अच्छा है. They have a very strong community program. They have a decentralized local body system जो काफी effectively work करता है. Though on other end, industrialization and other areas they might lack, but tourism is one sector they are doing well. But current government focused on extreme poverty alleviation and एक bold claim किया है that we have eliminated or the extreme poverty. So let's understand. तो केरला ने क्या किया? They came under the program called Extreme Poverty Eradication Program. They started. और उन्होंने क्या किया? They identified all the left out people, यानी पूरे population में से they identified 1.18 lakh families जो excluded थे पहले in earlier schemes and they focused on that and in that उन्होंने 64,000 households को identify किया and they said let's identify these people and focus at the micro level where उनके food, education, health, income, every aspect को उन्होंने holistically target किया and micro plans. Now remember every family has different requirement. So they said micro plan has to be identified और उसको हम execute करेंगे and they, for example, 4,000 homes provided with guaranteed meal because इनको food का problem था. So they identified, focused on education, health, livelihood, rights, documentation and accordingly इस पे invest किया. In fact, if you go with a government approach, the government has identified that multidimensional poverty index के through वो poverty calculate करते हैं and as per multidimensional poverty index in India, Kerala has a poverty of less than 0.55%. That means already even on 12 parameters, because Niti Aayog का जो parameter है, that is they identify poverty at multidimensional level on 12 parameters: education, health and standard of living के तीन broader dimensions में. So here also poverty is lowest in India and the strength Kerala की क्या है? Now remember you can write this in your mains examination. They have strong welfare infrastructure, education, health, community participation via Kudammashri. Kudammashri is a self-help group program, very effective in Kerala. They have very decentralized local body and a focused targeting. और यहाँ पे उन्होंने left out, यानी they identified those people who were not part of the welfare schemes. So that is how Kerala has been able to do that, and the claim is there. But there are challenges still. First challenge is that tribal activists का मानना है that tribals have been left out. Because families still, the tribal population do not have toilets, land, safe housing, nutrition. And ye eradication claim is not so inclusive as we are saying that. And in this article of the Indian Express, it says that eradication must be followed by long-term livelihood sustainment, avoiding relapse into deprivation in future crisis. Because poverty में जब आप empowerment करते हैं तो poverty वापस नहीं आती है. But if you're just providing basic amenities, poverty will come back again if you don't provide the amenities again. So this is the whole history of the Kerala story. So let's solve the MCQ on the Prelims 126 Manthan. In the context of Kerala program of eradicate extreme poverty, consider the following statement. क्या statement है? The target household was selected only from among those already covered by major welfare schemes. Now this statement is wrong because target only from those. No, ये एक separate list बनाई गई. The people who were excluded. So they targeted on new people who were not there in the earlier schemes. Micro plans were prepared for each household, included components such as housing, health, education, livelihood and rights documentation. ये सही है. Kerala focus on at micro level. Kerala's claim of eradicating poverty is backed by standard World Bank 3-day. So extreme poverty as per World Bank data is $3 per day. यानी anybody earning less than $3 per day वो extreme poor होगा. So ये statement गलत है because केरला ने अपना benchmarking किया था extreme poverty का. So here only B is the right answer. So B is the right answer. That is the understanding. You can go through the solutions. I'll provide the PDF also. Now, which of the following are the features of Kerala's extreme poverty eradication program under EPEP? Okay, so इस EP में क्या है? Community based identification and verification of beneficiary households. बिल्कुल सही है. Community को involve किया, micro plans बनाए गए. Extensive focus on increasing household income without addressing basic services like housing and health. नहीं, holistic था, housing health पे भी focus किया गया. So this statement is wrong. Prioritization of household that had previously been excluded from government schemes. This is very much correct. बी एंड सी ऑपोजिट है तो सी इज करेक्ट एंड ए एंड सी आर द राइट आंसर. तो यहाँ पे आपका ए ओवरऑल ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर. सो ए इज करेक्ट and the C is correct. Now coming to the mains Manthan. So in mains Manthan we have a question called Kerala's declaration of eradicating extreme poverty draws attention to its both welfare paradigm and the challenges of sustainable poverty alleviation. Critically analyze the model and discuss the key enabling gaps. So Kerala's model को आप बताएंगे पहले. You'll explain the Kerala's model, how they have been involving infrastructure, welfare approach and inclusive model, and they have been able to invest in these areas, and that is how exemplary planning से Kerala has been able to eradicate poverty. Now the enablers क्या है? Robust welfare infrastructure, already education health में they are doing better, and they have very strong local body, local governance and widespread health access. तो इससे human capacity develop हो जाती है. Community participation में they focused on 1.1 lakh families और बाद में 64,000 families को identify किया and micro plans पे execute किया and involve the local bodies. And third day it was a multidimensional support, education, health, food, livelihood. Okay, all of that was covered, and that is how the Kerala was able to do that. But gaps, inclusivity के concerns हैं. For example, the tribal activists believe that tribal population was not covered. Sustainability का approach है. What if you don't give support tomorrow, so the poverty might come back? And state use its own extreme poverty benchmark. यानी global benchmark को उन्होंने accept नहीं किया. They create their own benchmark, and thereby there are challenges to explain कि कितना सही है. Can other states replicate? Answer is yes. They can learn from the model of Kerala and implement the model as per their requirement. Because remember, you need to have a very decentralized model for development. Every part of India is different. Okay, and thereby the development concerns also different, and challenges जो है local level पे वो भी अलग है. Okay, so Kerala's targeted eradication, provides a compelling blueprint of the local governance, participated targeting and comprehensive support. Now mains में मुझे ऐसे words चाहिए: local governance, participated targeting, comprehensive support. These are keywords you have to write it. Closing on inclusion gaps, ensuring long-term livelihood stability, and embedding the model within the structural transformation. So idea is about transformation of the development that Kerala is trying to do that. So that is all for today. Thank you very much. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Remember, we have comprehensive programs of GS Foundation, mentorship for prelims, for mains, and believe me, it will make a difference. So be connected with us and see the difference and be regular with the preparation updates. I'll be sharing more about these in the coming videos.